Hey, today I thought I'd keep the lesson short. If you're experimenting and you have something you actually want to put out there, I wanted to show you how to do that. So, iMovie, take 3. So here I am on my iPad, and I'm going to go ahead and push the iMovie icon, and that will take me to this page. Now, if you have things you've been working on, they'll come up if you haven't sent them out yet. So I'm going to pretend today like the kindness quilt one is the one I'm done with and I want to send it out. So all you do is you tap on the current project that you're wanting to send out or work on. It comes up like this. And then what you'll do is if you need to keep working on it, you'll push the edit button. And when you push the edit button, it takes you to that familiar screen you've seen where you have your pictures at the bottom, you're working on recording, you're choosing your beginning and ending spot, choosing the length of your pictures, all that kind of stuff. So when you're done, up in the upper left-hand corner is the word done. When you're done with your book or your project, you push done, and we're back to this. Now, the first thing you want to do is name it. See in the middle where it says My Movie? If you tap right there on My Movie, you'll get your keyboard. So then backspace, get rid of My Movie, and then name your assignment or the book you've recorded, whatever it is you're sending out. This is when you get to do the name. So you're done with that. Now, if you look below the circle button that said Edit, you'll see the box that in kindergarten I called, that's the send out box. So to me, it always meant you're sending it somewhere. So when you press on that, this comes up. There's lots of options. You could save the video to your camera roll. There's different places to send it. Now, I know nothing about sending it anywhere other than YouTube. That is where I send all of mine. So when you click on YouTube, this comes up. You'll see your title. You could add a description. I usually don't. I always choose education as the category. If you know what hashtags are and how they work, I'm sure you all do, you could do that. I stick with the recommended size, and then you'll see the privacy listings there. If it's private, it will keep it private so that you can't share it. If you decide to go with unlisted, you will be able to share it, but a person has to get the link from someone. It doesn't have to be you. Somebody else could share it as well. If you go public, if somebody goes to YouTube and searches, and whatever you have in your title shows up, they can actually find it on YouTube on their own without having any connection to receiving the listing. And I've been keeping mine public. I change them all while this is going on to be as helpful as possible. And then I'll probably shut it all down again after everything's over. So you're all done. You push share. That was in the upper right-hand corner. I didn't give you much of a chance to see the share. And then it looks like this as it exports the movie. And it takes a while for this to happen. So after it exports the movie, then you will see the bar that it is uploading to YouTube. And this is what it will look like after it's published to YouTube. So you can visit it and watch it, tell a friend. I usually will do an email and I send it to my friend, Mrs. Mickey. So this is what it looks like. Automatically. I usually delete that top line, the subject matter, and just tell her that it's a recording of some kind. But the link is shared right down there at the bottom. So that is what it looks like for me when I go to YouTube. Okay, so I didn't want to leave you high and dry with uploading it only to YouTube. I just messed around with it. I got it to upload as a Google document. I also saved it on my camera roll, and for those of you using Seesaw, then you could load it straight from your camera roll to Seesaw. The only thing I would say is be careful of the length. I know I worked on a book, and YouTube, the limit that I could do was no longer than 15 minutes, and I probably could have paid for a membership to go longer. So maybe Google what are the lengths of times for things like that. So I hope that's helpful when you're ready to finally publish something. So call me, let me know if you have any questions. See ya.